We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. Washington attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Taijuan Walker gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Here's Starlin Castro. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Walker has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now, 0-2. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Coming to the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with the bomb in the bottom of the first.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 0-1 the count. Base is empty here with nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home. Here now is Juan Soto. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Again, he sends it out of play.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The catcher, number
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Suzuki, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's Adam Frazier, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And there's ball one. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, Jake Fraley trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. The tag and they'll get him at second, and with that here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. 1 away now in the Washington third, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Taylor is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
Now batting.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Rounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Turner at second with 2 down. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Nats 1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Cesar Izturis. First pitch coming, here it is. That's popped up. Turner over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. So digging in now, D. Gordon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
And he's back in standing. And again a throw.
He's good.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it is.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So,
oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Into the box, Eric Thames. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Haniger in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready to go in the.
Leading off for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Now a hard liner toward short, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. At the plate now, Michael Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. A double play ball to second. 4. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The batter, number 7.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 8.
Low for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3 and 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Izturis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. Scherzer will check at first, and he's back easily. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2, and he chased it in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now at the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thames is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mariners leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
the batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Your attention,
Here comes the
please.
Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Juan Soto to the plate now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Thames behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fouled off. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nats leave a pair. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
The left fielder, Mitch.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Martinez.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Up next for Seattle.
Now, Tom Murphy, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready with the 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Hit sharply on the ground to second. Gordon is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High in the air out to center field. Thompson Williams is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor.
A.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
That's by him for strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Jake Fraley. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunt on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now batting, Cesar Izturis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 3-0 pitch. Is in there for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Now to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fouled away. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Trey Turner. And a curveball in for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 to the Nationals DH in this one. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
That's a ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
No one, no strikes.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
No strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled at the plate. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus. Austin Voth is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the.
Number 50. Austin Voth.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. In now, Jose Martinez. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Hero. Breaking ball up and away, right for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Hit hard up the middle, and a bobble out there by Kendrick. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Yasiel Puig will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
22. Juan Soto.
Jose Alvarado will be on the mound to start.
Now pitching for the mound, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
First offering on its way. Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2. Eric Thames waits on deck. On the ground to the right side. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
The right fielder, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Now the 2-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Alvarado with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
The third baseman.
And now for Washington as Drupal Cabrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Victor Robles will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 15, Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Hudson has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Slider laid off for a ball. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Smoke toward third. Cabrera's there. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Dom Thompson Williams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it is.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Michael Taylor for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Thompson Williams is there. 2 gone.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. The 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 2-1. Here it is. To third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So
For the Mariners, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
first delivery to him on the way. Hard liner to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ball game! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Seattle Mariners secured their 10th victory of the season. Jose Alvarado wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.